Hello, welcome back to Tuesday. Welcome back to the biggest cat breeds in the world. I mean, I'm not surprised they're big cats. They're small cats.
Medium, large, no matter the size, kittens have always stolen our hearts. Wait, are you sure size doesn't matter? Because today you'll meet the biggest cat breeds in the world.
Size shouldn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Number 10, Norwegian Forest. Let's start this list with one of the favorite breeds across the planet, the ever-beautiful Norwegian Forest cat. This kitten has a perfect silky coat as a result of adapting to its former natural environment, the cold Nordic forests. It's too huggable, right? It can grow up to 9.8 inches tall and 31.4 inches long, about the size of a 2-year-old girl. Wow! This buddy could become your best companion. Plus, this massive fluff ball, which can weigh up to 22 pounds, is highly sociable and playful. So much so that it still maintains its fun-loving spirit throughout adulthood.
That is a lie, and at the same time truth. Because, yes, they are playful. Cats are playful. Dogs are playful. But it also depends on how they are treated and raised. Because if you treat, say, a dog or a cat to be evil, to be a fighting type, stuff like that, they're gonna do that because they're trained to be like that or treated like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like all depends on the cat that or dog that is lovable could turn to be a nightmare depending on how it's treated and raised. I mean, people give pit bulls a bad name when they're actually not that bad. They're playful. They're like probably the best dogs you could probably get. You know, sweet, kind, but people take them to be fighting dogs, aggressive when they're not, because how you see them in movies or how you see them in real life fighting dogs. Like, there's all kinds of fighting dogs. Legal. Well, I hope I use that right. Like, where they're not supposed to, kind of. They basically have fight rings and stuff with the dogs and stuff like that. Like, they train them to be like that. They treat them badly to get them in the shape that they are and all that stuff. Any dog will qualify as that if you raise it right and train it right, but you shouldn't, because that's not what they're for. You should be loved, treated like family, not like dirt, no matter the size, length, or species.
It's perfect. Number 9, Ragamuffin. The most cuddly and playful of all breeds, here's the magnificent Ragamuffin, a beautiful kitty known for its docile nature and who is as huge as it is sweet. This super cat is really conceited, so it'll be spoiled by children at home since it loves to play with them. Of course, only games that don't require a lot of agility, as it cannot do so due to its sturdy body. Not only is it a bit fluffy, but it can be really big, at almost 11.8 inches tall and 35.4 inches long, weighing up to 30.8 pounds. It tends to put on weight because it doesn't like to do much physical activity, as it hates going outside. It would rather feel the warmth of your home and snuggle up to you while you listen to its sweet purr. Aww. Number 8, Siberian. Time for the imposing.
Because, I mean, for my cat, Josh knows this. I know he's going to be watching this video, but he can even confirm in the comments, lol, that if he wants to. But again, one comment if you can, people. If you do too, sorry if I don't acknowledge both. But my cat looks playful, nice. But she is a feral cat. The story behind her is quite sad because my big brother and sister Roy before he passed away, before we were going clowning one time, he found her in the back of his car. He found her. I'm sure she can't hear me. Her brothers and sisters. Hold on. Sorry, I'm back. I had to close my door because you told me to never say this in front of her. But uh, well, one day the mother came back for them, and maybe think, why not for her? Is because before we left, after he found her at the back of the car when he got to my house, Mom watched her while we were gone, fell in love with her, so we kept her and whatnot. He would have possibly been able to take her back, probably be with who knows where they are. But again, she is feral, so that's part of it. And then too, another part is my brother always jumping out, scaring her, hurting her pride, and picking her up when she doesn't want to be, and all that stuff. And he'd get mad at her for like it's her fault when he's the one doing it. I mean, there was this one time she was on a bookcase at the old house. He gets her down there. She goes straight for the next bites him, and he throws her down like it's her fault when he's the one who picked her up off of there when she did not want to be messed with. But I don't blame her the way she acts. Because when she was little, my mother brought her into school, right? Disabled kids pet her, even Ruben. Oh God, I hope Ruben's good. I love that man. He was awesome. If he's watching this video somehow, I love you, bro. You're cool. You were cool. But yeah, even he pet her, and she was all tuckered out and slept the whole way home. So, I'm trying to keep looking over here. Oh, that's so bad. But yeah, so basically, depending on how you raise or treat a cat, can also affect how it behaves. So while most kinds of a cat could be cuddly, nice, the same type of cat, not so much depending on how it's raised. So yeah, just think about that next time you come up to an aggressive animal, cat, dog. Just leave it alone, don't go near it, it won't get harmed. But just think, like, it could not end up that way. Someone's either trained it or it's been treated badly. But like, don't judge a book by its cover. Just because a dog, like a pit bull, looks like it could hurt you or would hurt you or be like that, they're actually kind, sweet dogs. But no, people portray them to be what they're not. And there's some places where pit bulls are banned even in that country or state. Forget which states or worlds or whatnot. But yeah, I remember this. I know this video is going to be long, but I remember this one dude took a picture of his dog, and he was in trouble by the cops because it looked like a pit bull. When actually, if you look at the DNA when they got it, it had no pit bull in him. It looked like it, a pit bull. It's sad that it's just like that in this world. But yeah, so enough about that. I want to drag this video on as long as it has to.
Posing and majestic Siberian straight from Russia. A magnificent feline breed that has come to win your heart, despite looking quite grandiose and perhaps a bit intimidating at 13.7 inches tall, up to 31.4 inches long, and weighing 19.8 pounds. It's one of the most loyal and affectionate cats on this list. What's more, this breed is not only beautiful, but also very tough, as it can withstand terrible temperatures like 86 degrees Fahrenheit below zero thanks to its soft and dense fur. A true alpha cat. Number 7, American Bobtail.
Bobtail.
Believe it or not, this funny-looking kitten can grow up to 15.7 inches tall and 27.5 inches long. Pretty big. Its sturdy, long body weighs 17.6 pounds and has a soft, short, fluffy coat. But what actually gets all the attention is its distinctive little tail. Isn't it adorable? The beautiful American bobtail stands out for being very loving, affectionate, sweet, and highly intelligent. Don't you want one? Number 6. Ragdoll. If you like to spend hours and hours in bed without thinking about tomorrow, say no more. The Ragdoll is your perfect pet. It was so named because as soon as it lies down in its owner's arms or lap, it relaxes so much that it automatically falls asleep. This fatty kitten can weigh up to 19.8 pounds, but its measurements are truly surprising, as it can reach 15.7 inches tall and 47.2 inches long. It's conceited as it is gigantic. But even though this fluffy friend is huge, that doesn't take away from how cute and docile it can be. It's so affectionate and loyal to its owner that it'd 1,000 times rather snuggle all day in bed with you than go for a walk outdoors. It could become your best Netflix binge buddy. Mind you, since it loves to eat and sleep, you'll probably see it almost always a little chubby, just a little. And with those unique characteristics, a worthy representative of this breed was the famous Timmo. Just look how lazy and playful he was. No wonder he was so popular on the internet. Sadly, he passed away in May 2019. So long, partner. Number 5. Maine Coon. It's not only easy to recognize this beautiful kitty because of its gigantic size, but also its unmistakable and dense fur, being its long and bushy tail the protagonist of its vast anatomy. Hugging them is quite a pleasure, but also a challenge since their enormous body can measure up to 16.1 inches tall. It's a huge 24-pound ball of fur. Isn't it adorable? Now, while this breed is already massive by nature, some specimens remind their owners every day of the true meaning of the word big. One of them is the imposing Serval, a gorgeous grayish Maine Coon that's 3 feet 11.2 inches long. It's no surprise that he's currently in the Guinness World Records as the world's longest cat. Quite a giant. This Italian baby is so big he's longer than a baseball bat. Huge! As if this weren't enough, there's also Omar, another beautiful specimen of this breed that has come with all the intention to snatch the title from Serval, also measuring 3 feet 11.2 inches long and weighing almost 31 pounds. Impressive! Since this breed is always breaking new ground, you should also meet Cygnus, who at 17.58 inches held the record for the longest tail on a domestic cat. Just look at his measurements! I'm sure you'd love to have this great companion at home. Number 4. Chaussee. No wonder the famous French poet Victor Hugo said, "God made the cat to offer man the pleasure of caressing a tiger." And there's no wilder-looking feline than the Chaussee, a breed created by crossing a wild cat called Felis chaus and a domestic cat. It's such a large feline that it can grow up to 18 inches tall and weigh between 33 and 44 pounds, so it needs space and regular exercise to be healthy and in a good mood. Are you ready to take care of one? Number 3. Savannah. With a super active and fearless personality, the enigmatic Savannah is not only one of the most expensive cats in the world, but also one of the biggest, measuring up to 23.6 inches tall and almost 35.4 inches long. As incredible as it may seem, this kitten is the product of crossing a domestic cat with the amazing African Serval, so it can reach a maximum weight of 50.7 pounds. The Savannah loves to spend time playing with its owner and following you everywhere. It'll want to be by your side all day long. If you want to see one in all its glory, meet the great Arcturus Aldebaran Powers. This kitty is a great representative of this breed, as he's the tallest domestic cat ever at 19.05 inches. Number 2. Ashura. This super cat is not only the most expensive feline breed on the planet with a price tag of up to $100,000, but also one of the largest. And it couldn't be otherwise because not only does it have the DNA of a domestic cat, its wild side was doubled by also having the blood of the African Serval and the Asian leopard. Simply fantastic! For all this, the Ashura couldn't be considered a conventional cat, as that insane manipulation of its DNA has made it as large and heavy as a Serval, measuring 23.6 inches tall, up to 51 inches long, and reaching a striking maximum weight of 33 pounds. However, don't let its enormous size scare you. It may have a wild side, but it can be more loving than any other cat. As big as all the breeds I've shown you are, there's still one that is off the charts. Here's the Number 1. Serval. Meet the majestic, glorious, and unparalleled Serval, a stunning and slender wildcat that hails from the scorching, incandescent climate of Africa. In its natural habitat, it hunts small and medium-sized animals such as rodents or birds, although it can also hunt young antelopes with no problem. Its slender body gives it the necessary support to be completely agile. It's an excellent natural runner and an efficient killer. It's so good that its hunting success rate is 50%, surpassing the 38% achieved by leopards. Although it's only a feline, it can weigh 44 pounds, reaching an astonishing 25.9 inches tall and almost 3.2 feet long, not including its tail. It's the size of a 6-year-old kid. The Serval is the rightful winner of this top. Unfortunately, hundreds of servals have been cruelly hunted over the years for their fur, to the point that they're now endangered. Due to this, dozens of animal lovers around the world have been willing to venture out and adopt young servals in order to domesticate them and prevent their hunting. Servals that have adapted to their new families play like little kittens with their owners. Of course, they're extremely intelligent and make it very clear that ferocity will always be in their blood as they try to hunt their own food whenever they can. Quite a wild beast. If you consider yourself a true cat lover and enjoyed this top, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on a single video. And if you want to keep enjoying our content, just click here or here. See you in the next video.
I guess if you guys want to see more, then let me know. Other than that, I guess I'll just see you guys in the next video. There might be 3 that goes up this week because I only have 3 submissions. Well, there is one from Kevin, but it's like almost an hour long, so that might be a premiere. That one I might react to tomorrow. Other than that, I'll see you guys later.